Okay, let me address molestation in families because this is part of this bad blood shit because I just was dealing with this. And I feel like, I guess my sister turned pedo. I don't know. Uh, Allah showed me something with Gladys, maybe a pedo. But it's something within families where they sleeping with their children or they sleep with kids, period. And sometimes he showed me where Chelsea was a pedo. And a lot of people get off in the daycare and school teachers and shit like that in order to have access to children. And she's haughty with it. You know, she's out of her mind. Because she just showed me like dropping, this card would be Silas energy. She dropped it like this, like, yeah, fuck him. I ain't never want him anyway. Then the Seven of Cups, fuck Gladys, fuck witchcraft, fuck all of that. But I was talking about pedophilia. And she came up like, you know, she on the Six of Swords. I don't know. Maybe she trying to lay hands on my son. I don't know if she did. I know I used to check with her kids all the time. I think she slept with her son, Abdul. I don't know if she slept with Boohoo. I feel like she had her daughters licking on her, so I don't know the extent of it. I just know what I'm shown. Excuse me. And sometimes Allah will cloak because he know I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, I can't. I'll be ready to go over there and beat somebody's motherfucking ass because I don't play that old weird shit. However, one of my cousins, which is Gladys' granddaughter, told me that she had set up a family reunion for the cousins to have sex with each other. And it was known that's what the fuck they was going to this family reunion to do. And I don't know. I know she was laughing. My brother didn't go. Her granddaughter went and they was doing the squirrel, but they killed my grandfather. He was on a trach. It fucking devastated my mother. I don't know if they thought it was funny because he was old and he was dying. I don't know why they thought it was funny. If they was demented, they were trying to get some money, or they just thought, fuck it, let's kill him. He been dead 100 times already. They'll be back. I have no idea. However, he was supposed to be on broth because he had a trach in his throat. So they was feeding him through a feeding tube. And my mom said they blended up. Of course, Gladys' name was brought up. They blended up some squirrel or some possum or some shit like that and put it in his trach, and he choked on his own blood. That's how he died. They was laughing. His own kids. So I don't know. That sound crazy as fuck to me. My mother was shooken up. She was crying. She was devastated. They would tell her she being overly emotional. So she expressed that to me. She really ain't say shit to them because clearly they don't give a fuck. Because if they did, they wouldn't have done it. And laughed. Kind of shit. So this is the kind of shit that goes on in the backwoods of southern towns kind of shit. And they think it's, you know, normal, and it ain't. Now, I got a cousin, which is the one I'm staying with. He got a daughter, and his daughter told me that my son told her to pull her pants down, and he'd give her $100. And I was like, hold the fuck up, that don't sound right. And what's so crazy is that I was over their house when I had gotten a reading from my spiritual mom, and it was like really intense because I was like, I knew I was gonna ask her, had my son's father ever touched my son? You get readings like that, that's worse than getting a motherfucker a death ain't shit compared to that. Like, she told me my mother was gonna die early from breast cancer and all this shit when I was 18 years old. My first reading I got, she told me my mother was gonna die early from all the shit she died from. So that wasn't as harsh because I wasn't expecting it as not knowing what she gonna say about my son's father. You know what I'm saying? Because my son was saying some stuff, but he was like, he put all this Vaseline on the mirror. And I was like, what is that? Like, what is you saying? Did he touch you? What the fuck? So I started turning like, where the blood's at? Because I know your blood. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all letting these niggas just do this kind of shit? My son put Vaseline on the mirror. Like, what is that? However, my son was trying to tell me, Mom, it could go there. Kind of shit. He hadn't touched me yet, but it can go there. And my spiritual mom told me that he had been watching porn with him in the room. You understand? So we could have went there. But this is how out of control this shit is. Because this is such thing as earbuds. This is such thing as you go out here and put cartoons on. I mean, if you just got an urge, to me, you setting that shit up. You getting a little bit too comfortable, ain't you? So that's why I said what I said. I wasn't overreacting. He could tell somebody he didn't do it all he wants to. However, damn, you about there, ain't you? Hello, somebody. So I was like, no, because my son is real overprotective of little girls. Like, for real. So I'm like, I know the fuck ain't nothing happening to my son over there, because when I used to go over my sister's house, I used to be telling her kids, like, y'all ain't touching him, is you? I'm talking about straight up. Go through that bitch. When he used to sleep with her daughter, I used to come upstairs and see them sleeping. What's up? She ain't touching you, is she, while y'all sleep? TT, I don't give a fuck. She ain't touching you. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? I don't play that shit. I'm straight up and down. Oh no, it's not. No. This is. Come on. I'm military minded. It's a motherfucker. I ain't the nigga that just be like, oh, that's cute. They sleeping together. Oh no. What? Why you gotta sleep with my son? What's the problem? She ain't touching on you, is you? Is she? But my son is real secretive, and my son is strategic, because he gonna be a op in the situation regardless, because he gonna get help. He think he a hero, and we don't need another one of them, and he should know better. However, I can't stop a child from feeling like this is what, you know what I'm saying, God putting on my heart to do, because this shit is out of control kind of situation, and he is like that. So if he did do that to her, I'm just saying he didn't take it no further, because she said he didn't. She just said he asked her what, but that's that human trafficking shit. And he was over the woman's house who I'm talking about that could be. You know what I'm saying? That God showed me one of her sons she may have did something with. He didn't show me nothing else. She could have been like that with everybody. I don't know. She wasn't like that with me. I know when I was little, I used to sleep in between her and my uncle, and ain't nobody ever touched me. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And I was a different kind of little girl too. You would be scared to touch me for real. Like, I ain't gonna touch her. Like, yeah, I bet the fuck you ain't. So we gonna pop these cards and see. Cause homegirl came out and said she was Lisa. So they all may be wrapped up in that shit. But my son's father, he didn't. He just was, it was gonna be going down if he kept on. And a lot of these motherfuckers be up under hoodoo and they don't even realize what they be doing. For real, they don't, because he don't play with kids. He really don't. He'll fuck a dog. He'll fuck a trainee. He'll fuck anything before he touch a child. That's just how he is. So I was like, what? Because it's the only reason I let my son go, continue to go with him. I mean, I am intuitive. However, I know him. And that motherfucker do a lot of shit. He ain't fucking with no kids. So when my spiritual mother, my heart dropped into my stomach, and I was over there where my cousin daughter told me this, because I was getting a reading to know if that happened. Like, I just happened to be over there. But I get readings like yearly, and I just happened to be over there to get it. And I was like, shit, I'm still getting my reading because I had to go over there. And she said no, but he was watching porn. And I said, oh, that's where that Vaseline shit came from. So you see how you gotta be on top of things, or things will get on top of you? And the motherfucker be sitting up talking about, I'm neglectful, this and that. Oh, no, the fuck I ain't, bitch. Motherfuckers is tricky, bitch. Because I stay on top of that shit. I really do. Nieces and nephews will motherfucking tell you, you ain't touching my son, you that motherfucker, you better watch out, because I don't play that shit. Y'all sleep together, she ain't touching you, it's shit. I'm a master blaster, bitch. Ask my son to brief him on the time. Ain't nobody touching your pee-pee. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze the butt. Don't let nobody in your butt. Kind of shit. These motherfuckers. I talk real plain, bitch. Ain't no need to be cutting no motherfucking corner. Shit. I don't play that shit. I don't. The fuck? Motherfuckers come taking them from me. Really? Putting them in the hands of motherfuckers? Man, come on, man. It's human trafficking. That's why he asking her $100. I'll give you $100. Where is he picking this up from? And he real psychic. He a channeler. He a channel in a motherfucking minute. If that's what's going on in their house. The fuck? He sure will. To let it be known like a motherfucker. And he protective of little girls. He really is. King of Swords. I'm trying to tell you. Seven of Cups. Witchcraft. I'm trying to tell you. Illusions. They be doing all kind of witchcraft. Justice. Libra energy. What's up a lot with this pedophilia? Who's touching who? I think he said it to her. She said he walked away. But I was like, don't get to insinuating the line because you know you would add to the story. This Lisa, Queen of Wands energy, Aries. This is what she came up to before. She don't care. She like, yeah, I did it. You better not touch my motherfucking son. Maybe 3 of her kids. I picked up 2 boys and 1 girl. That's what I picked up. I did. Mm-hmm. 5 of Wands. She got 5 altogether. I don't know. Oh, girl may have all 5. I don't know. I know she got. I think she got 5. So, she may have, because it keep coming out people pissed off. 5 of Pentacles out in the cold. I guess Lisa's saying you on your own, because she coming out with it. I ain't lying. Silence might have been pressing her. Oh my God. That's crazy. Well, did she touch all 5 of hers? Gladys. She came up death. So she must have been doing something, honey. And she made all them people had sex with each other at that, that's what her granddaughter told me. All the cousins slept with each other in a big orgy. And asked her, did she want to join in? But she did the hoodoo on it because she was sitting there laughing at her phone. I am not lying. Sick, bro. I don't even know how people got caught up in that shit. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I know I'm protected, honey, by my ancestors. She ain't gonna do shit to me. I ain't scared of nobody. Motherfucker been trying to kill me my whole motherfucking life. That shit don't mean nothing to me. And I lay my life down. The Lord just won't let me die. Don't let me down. I'm in town. 5 of Swords in reverse. I bet. Don't nobody want no beef. Ain't no beef to have. You did what you did. Putting kids in that shit. Yeah, people almost done gave up the ghost on it. Now the ones coming up like this. This ain't nothing but going to the 10 of Wands. You might as well let it go. You know, release it. People are sick. You can't. That's one thing I tell people. When you are molested, you can't don't look at yourself. Not when you are the child. No, it's something wrong with them. It's something that's being like passed down. Somebody just ain't stopping it. However, why would you blame yourself? And if you don't deal with it, you gonna end up one. You see? That's how it go. And sometimes men be hoodoo. That's why they do it. It's real. They do. These women ain't shit. They really ain't. They be doing shit to make them do that so they can have extortion against them and blackmail them and then be laughing and shit. That shit ain't motherfucking funny, bitch. Do you think you need to go to a funny farm and sit by your motherfucking self in a corner somewhere and rock back and forth, bitch? Before you just get to doing that shit? For real. They be knowing you don't need to do that. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You know the first man that was created, how long ago that was? The fuck? You motherfucker giving ass away outside. You can pay for ass. They know that shit ain't flying no more. They be having motherfucker in a time warp and having them doing shit they would never do. Trying to be funny and trying to be controlling and terrible as fuck. That shit ain't funny, bitch. It ain't. For real. King of Swords came up in reverse. I don't know. Let me see. Did his daughter lie on Ja? Did she lie on Ja? Allah. Yeah. It's like 9 of Cups. Ja must have wanted his name vindicated. He didn't do that. I didn't think so. Because I was like, hey. It sounded like a lie. Like she was put up to it. I ain't lying. Because I know my son real overprotective of girls. That's just how he is. Because, I mean, I hung out with other people outside of... I didn't really hang around family for real. However, anytime me and my son was over somewhere, you know, when somebody had a little girl, one of my best friends who I used to... Well, I say my best friend, there's not no more, but she was at the time. She had a granddaughter. And he was overprotective of her granddaughter. And they used to play all the time. And I'm pretty sure... Because she dealt with some shit that she had to get her daughter counseling about molestation. And I'm pretty sure it was her daughter that got molested, but Ja used to be protective of her daughter, her granddaughter. I'm pretty sure because it had went down before her granddaughter was born, or maybe right after her granddaughter was born. They really went through it. So she ain't no hoe, she ain't no joke. So she'll be like, did something happen? She like me because it happened to her and then it happened to her daughter. So she's kind of like, and she got Mississippi roots, bitch. She got to be on top of that shit. Her daughter ain't never seen them because Ja is overprotective of little girls. That's why I was like, what? Naturally, I'm watching my son. I'm not the type of person that's going to take sides. No, I'm not like that. No. It's not even set up for me to be like that. Listen to my birthday so y'all can understand who the fuck I am for real, for real. If I got to read it 100 times, you understand what the fuck I am. I ain't no motherfucking liar. I ain't biased. I'm non-biased. Do y'all see that? That's my birthday, the egalitarian. My greatest challenge is putting myself first. My way forward is to understand that just like everyone else, I deserve you have the right to be noticed for your accomplishments. Okay? People born on September 2nd are idealistic and lively individuals with an egalitarian view of the world. They are usually the first to defend the rights of everyone, and when presenting their opinions, they make sure that they are understood by everyone, no matter what their background or level of education. They cannot tolerate pretension or unnecessary complications of any kind, placing a high value on simplicity of language, behavior, and action. Other people always know where they stand with them, and they also know that whatever the circumstances or situations, they will be given a fair hearing and a fair chance to prove themselves. In fact, these people place such a high value on egalitarianism and fair play that when in direct competition with others, they will quite happily take a step back and allow others to race ahead, even if they are well qualified for the job or due for advancement. It is important for them to understand that pushing ahead when their talents merited does not mean they are becoming pretentious or ego-centered. It simply means that they are placing a value on themselves. After the age of 20, they will have an increased need for partnership and relationship to others for the next 30 years. And again, it is important for them not to undervalue themselves and realize that equal relationships with others can be indispensable to achieving their high ideals of fairness, honesty, inclusion, and respect. There are also opportunities during this time for them to develop their creativity. They should take advantage of these to inject some inspiration in their working life. After the age of 51, there is a turning point where they are more likely to get in touch with their personal power. Whatever age they are, the sooner they realize that they don't live to work, but work to live, the more fulfilling their lives will be, and the greater their chances of discovering their outstanding potential for exerting a beneficial and inspiration influence on others. At my best, fair, direct, vital. Okay? I don't play. It's not about this my son, that's my little cousin. What the fuck you said? He did what? You sound like you lying. But what the fuck? Did I go checking my son about it? I ain't said nothing like that. Libras lie. So I got to keep on digging. I ain't do that. I picked up lying from her. And I ain't gonna keep interrogating, harassing my son. Cause my household is clean. When I go over that bitch house, I be on their ass about my motherfucking child. Do you understand? When my child put my child in, I bathe my child. Whether it was at night or during the daytime. Libras are ruled by the buttocks. I told my son that at a very early age. And matter of fact, I studied that shit before he was ever born because I got his birth date, so I knew what he was going to be. I saw that, and I did not like that because I knew what the fuck was going on out here with the pedophilia and the down low shit. That's why I cried when the doctor told me I was having a boy. And I tell my son, listen, you ruled by your buttocks. You a little Libra. You ruled by that buttocks. You gotta squeeze the butt. Don't let nobody squeeze the butt. The butt touch your butt. All the time, bro. I do my job, bitch. Lie on me? I don't fucking think so. Now Lisa done got her ass clean. Bitch, all you motherfucking nasty motherfuckers better come clean, bitch. And quit putting it on little kids. That's what the fuck you better do. The fuck? Yeah, Allah showed me you walked away too. He did. Somebody on your ass, bitch. Some Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo on your ass, girl. Whoever the fuck. Whoever the fuck. I'm trying to tell y'all, you better watch y'all motherfucking back. Because death came up. Oh, yes, it did. Oh, yes, it did. 5 of Cups. I'm trying to tell you, ain't no love. Motherfuckers, there's 2 cups that spilled over. Somebody ain't don't give a fuck. And it could be her father. I don't know if your daughter was molested. Sir, was Pumpkin ever molested? Knave of Swords. Let's see. It sounds like somebody put her up to it. I ain't lying. To try to set my son up. Then the next thing you know, he took. And then one of her sons that Allah showed me, which is one of my mother's favorites, which is Charles. Allah showed me him, that she was funny with him. Gladys. My son used to wear an evil eye bracelet on his ankle. We was over there for some little get together they had, and my baby ran up to me and was like, Mom, like he didn't want to be there no more. He was all said, like, he gonna ask me, was I a little punk or gay or something, because I got this on. So I went and checked his ass. I said, let me tell you something. It don't matter where the fuck we at, here, there, or wherever. This shit is crazy outside. And that evil eye protector is for my baby's protection wherever he motherfucking go. Because these motherfuckers is sick. And the color it is yellow. It might have been solar plexus based. Just so he can have the strength to tell a nigga go to fuck kid. And I don't care shit. I'm on that like that, bitch. Don't demote that. You supposed to promote that. You're supposed to tell him he gay or he a punk because he got that on. What spirit lies within you? That you don't want him protected as a little baby because you know what that is. I know he knew what it was because I had a crystal up under my head and he made that motherfucker fall out. Like he don't want protection on people. So he can just have his way. What kind of shit is that? Charles? The fuck? Knave of Swords. I am here to help you face your challenges. Do you not know that? When all around seems dark and no hope is left in sight, at that moment I shall take your hand and make you believe. That seems like her father. Like Pumpkin's father telling her, why wouldn't you tell me? I told you that I am here to help you face any challenge. Do you know that? When all around seems dark and no hope is left in sight, at that moment, I shall take your hand and make you know. Cause I beat a motherfucker up and kill a motherfucker. You understand? So we gotta see. Cause this is his energy too. And it's been burdening the fuck out of him. So pumpkin, if your energy is around, you gotta come clean if something happened to you. Were you molested by either your grandmother or grandfather? King of Cups. I don't know. We're gonna see, because this is my angel's energy. He's a Scorpio. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian energy, but this is an angelic energy, honestly. And her father is an angel too. She's scared. Just say yes. The sun was right after that. Come on now. Eight of Pentacles. We're going to see. Because he got the lovers on here. This is home base. And then the sun card out again. You understand? So let's see. In seeking isolation, I needed to study, and I come here to try to understand who I am. Wouldst thou have such fortitude to pursue a similar goal, and doing so gain the knowledge of the universe? Oh, I guess that's good, seeing he trying to understand. Okay, so it's showing the lovers, and it's showing the Four of Wands. So the Sun card came up. Allah, can you give me some more clarity? Because that's a yes. The Sun card always is a yes. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's yes. It's exposed. Lucifer, son of the morning. I want to chase you off the earth. Meaning all lights is on. Friday night lights. You can't hide. You did it. You did it. Now it's coming up Knight of Swords. It keeps coming up Swords. And I know Cain is an Aquarius. And I know she a Libra. So, you know, I don't know. It's coming up Swords like a motherfucker though. So sad. It really is. Because she punked a whole lot of people. And that's when you get dogged. Because a lot, you see you as an idolater. Because it's all of y'all and one of her. Kind of shit. For real. You don't give a fuck about no little kids. You see? Because you should know better. Because she got a father where she can holler at him. She might have been doing it for money. That's why my son said what he said. But my son is like a channeler. I ain't lying. My son will channel, pick it up, spit it out. You see what I'm saying? Now, he may have said that, but Allah saying Jah walked away. She made it like something happened. You see what I'm saying? However, if Jah picked up perversion, he would have just came out and said it and then took off. You see what I'm saying? No, for real, my son got an awesome gift. That's why I be so like, oh my God, put this hematite in your fucking head so you don't, you know, however he gonna do what he gonna do. And he's real protective of little girls. And it makes sense because I got two souls to me. And him and Billy is real close. Know it or not. It doesn't matter whether y'all know it. So it makes sense on why he liked that with little girls. Because he's the older brother. And she would be the younger sister. It's crazy as it seems. Because he like 13 now. And she died, you know what I'm saying, in the 40s or some shit. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, I was around when Billy was around to check on her to see what's going on. That's when I was with Darvish. Get around like Tupac, bitch. Knight of Swords. My strength is your strength, and I shall always be by your side. Together we shall fly into battle and fight the injustice that would dare to raise itself against us. It's her father that's saying, why would you tell me if somebody did something to you? And it's showing the Lovers and the Four of Wands, which is home base. I'm trying to tell you, get in that car so fast. You see what I'm saying? Allah, please be more clear. He know that bud because he a warrior angel. He a kill. So I guess Allah trying to see what's up. Like, hold on, y'all. Because it keep coming up swords energy, but every time it's saying, like, her father would tell her, just like me. If anybody do anything to you, you tell me. You see what I'm saying? Then it's coming up as the Lovers and the Four of Wands. When I asked, did your grandmother or grandfather touch you? It came up as the Lovers, and it came up as the Four of Wands, which is home, like them at home. Seven of Wands. Let's see what that's about. Sometimes motherfuckers be forgetting. That hoodoo shit fucked up. Shit. To the battle that cannot be resolved, we must stand resolute. If your convictions are strong, the victor you must strive to be. So it's kind of like saying, if you didn't prove it, and if they did, she got to say so. Because it's some, had it. Because they know how her father is. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Is there any more messages or clarity? Hangman, almost wanted to go in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. See, it keep coming up with sevens. I'm going to pop one more and see what's up. Eight of Wands. It's fast moving. Hold on, y'all. It's a lot of cloaking with them sevens. Seven is a number of mystery. She knows something. That's why she did that shit. I'm trying to tell you. And she used to be real disrespectful. She was getting disrespectful. And one day she was sitting on his lap and he was taking her hair out and I just wasn't feeling it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't say shit because I don't want to be like, I'm not accusatory like that. Satan is an accuser. She entreats us to release our fear and succumb to her soft embrace. However, in doing so, we know that we would be lost forever. Only in such a sacrifice will we shine with the glory of divine understanding that may have both of them. Because what? No, for real. This came like this. Like she's scared. You see what I'm saying? It didn't come like this. It didn't come straight up. It came like, and what? It came right up on the Lovers, y'all. In the Four of Wands, which is home base all day long. The Lovers. And it got die on there. The Lovers. Four of Wands and the Hangman. And it says, you see what it say? She entreats us to release our fear. So it's kind of like releasing shadows. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. This is why I be cloaking stuff. Because honey, let me tell you something. Baby. Shit. Motherfucker done lost their mind. Seven of Pentacles. At the crossroads, I stand here and wait, unobserved, for you, the traveler, to decide your path. Always the same, much deliberation, and then off they go. Shall you be satisfied with your decision? Only time will tell. Her dad knew. Y'all playing around with him. He picked up something. He an angel. For real. That's what this is about. This is like angels. Because this is Zakil's energy. And he's really standing with Bud. They both warrior angels. So he's saying, I got your back, man. You see what I'm saying? Because he don't play about children. Zakio, my angel that I was given by Allah, that he didn't get to do his job because I was always with Allah. However, he came out to say, I am with you. You don't have to be scared. You know what I'm saying? Because he a killer, too. He don't know Bud, but they both angels. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? Ezekiel is a real person. He live in fucking Euclid some fucking where. The fuck? This shit ain't no game. He know. He just waiting to see what y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all fucking with some. Cause she's an angel. He's an angel. They don't have children. No. She's like a guardian and he's a guardian angel. So she's an angel too. It's like she took hold to him and just, that's one child, not none of the rest of them. The rest of them is just, the girl got on with kids, but they guardians. They may be hers, but they not his. The only one that is his, when I did the work on it, is Pumpkin. But she his by way of her choosing him like a protector. She may have been an angel that got molested, because I told y'all angels got kidnapped. It's like a part of an initiation so they can be rough and tough and so that they can stand up against certain shit like that and break it. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? So she is an angel too. And she chose Bud to be her father to protect her. So he ain't no hoe. You better know who the fuck you having at your penis. Okay? The fuck? Eight of Wands. From your vantage point, the sky is clear and blue, and all seems well with the world. Yet on the breeze comes a whisper of change. The nose stiffen, and you stand ready for that moment to come. See, that's why my son said it to her by that water. Maybe they did it outside or something. Or used to do. I'm trying to tell you. That's why he said it out there. He picked it up and spit it out. They may have offered her money and shit. I'm trying to tell you. You hear what this shit say? Eight of Wands right here. And it came out on the sun. Like it was outside sometime. And they live on Morning Star. Lucifer, son of the morning, honey. The creator of all life, bringer of daylight and hope in its splendor. We are enlightened and filled with joyous optimism. We are able to see clearly and understand the truth. However, this is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands in here is from your vantage point. The sky is clear. It's just that if y'all can see, it's real small. However, I ain't no motherfucking liar. And this is the Wands. It's the suit of the Wands. See Wands right there? It starts out King, Queen. Then it goes to Knight, Knave. And then it goes to Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Eight of Wands is from your vantage point. Seems like in a car or she was outside looking at the sky. The sky is clear and blue. Because Josh said what he said to her. She said outside. But it's like they set it up together. I'm telling you, like, either somebody told her to say it to set Ja up, or her and Ja said, this is what we gonna do. I am not lying. I picked up both of those. I ain't lying. Like, I'm going to say, like, if somebody ain't touching you, because y'all real funny about little girls. What they say? Well, I'm going to say, and tell my mother, and then we can get it going. You think these motherfucking kids a joke? You got to be on your motherfucking. They are not. You better be careful. I'm trying to tell you. Did somebody tell her to say it, or did her and y'all sit there like that? That's what I picked up. I swear to God. I'm trying to tell you. Six of Swords. That's a bow. Temperance, patience. Six of Swords was the first thing that came out. And then Temperance, like they waited it out, and then it came up 10 of Pentacles. Like he might have said, say 10,000. She probably said that's too much. I'm or 100. She said 100. I felt that. Like they set that shit up to get this shit revealed. I ain't lying, bro. That shit making me itch like a motherfucker. Cause I wanted to say, what is y'all up to, Pumpkin? No, for real. Cause it sounded like they was up to something. Cause y'all be on that shit, boy. He I can't stop that. I'm gonna save the world. Like, let's just set out. Gotta shit. And then here I go, writing a letter to him before he born. You're gonna change the world. Then when he started doing shit, I'll be like, listen, you need to slow down. Six of Swords. If your journey has brought you here, then it is not over. You are not happy in this place. So seek the right place to be. And always know that I am with you. See? John can pick up shit. He knows she wasn't happy. He knew something wasn't right. And they'll get the plan there, honey. And he'll be like, get some fix it where ain't my mother gonna do your hair or something. Get you to moving. And when she doing, tell her that I did and she gonna come to me. And I'm gonna say, don't think they won't. And he know how I am. I don't play. Temperance. She contemplates the balance between heaven and earth, the land and the sea. Her composure belies the energy of her temperance, yet in her eye is the glint of unfulfilled desires. He knew his baby lost her innocence. This some sad ass motherfucking shit. It is. And the only reason I charge you, Cain, is because this is Cain, the third energy. He an Aries, but this is also the energy of a father. Because you could have stopped. You became an idolater of her. And you know what's right and what's wrong. That's why you told me you was ready to die. Because you knew you never did no shit like that. Because I was always safe. It was her. And then she turned you into something you wasn't. But you allowed her to. And that's not okay. Ten of Pentacles in this dark sepulcher. Damn. I sit and gloat at all my worldly goods. This they paid her. They was paying her. That's what y'all knew. At all my worldly goods laid along my once supple carapace. Look at that. Look that up. Carapace. Because I sure am. And here I shall stay in the permanence of my tomb. I told you he said he wanted to die. Happy and content at the knowledge that they once thought me grand. Oh my God. That's what he said. Damn. Damn. That's what it say, y'all. It's the Pentacles. Y'all see the Pentacles? It say Pentacles right there. It start King, Queen, da 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 da. And then it go 2, 3, 4. And then 10 is down here. 10 came up. It came up real fast. Along with Temperance and the 6 of Swords. He knew she lost her light out of her eyes. Something was wrong. 6 of Swords. I read that, I think. And I'm going to go back to it to make sure. Oh, boy, oh boy. If your journey has brought you here, then it is not over. You are not happy in this place. See? You probably would know. She was hesitant to go. You see what I'm saying? This is Cain, though. In this dark sepulcher. Because he sat with, he didn't want to be there. Why are you being there then? Stop being a coward. That was my mother whole thing with you. You don't let nobody drag you down like that. Fuck. In this dark sepulcher, I sit and gloat at all my worldly goods. That's that lake house. Laid along my once supple carapace, whatever that is, or carapace. Carapace. And here I shall stay in the permanence of my tomb. Happy and content at the knowledge that they once thought me grand. And I know he's talking about me too. Because he telling me, talk about, I want to die. I'm just waiting on God to just come and get me. And then when it was time for me to, he wanted me to go. Like he wanted me to leave when they put me out. He was like, I don't care. I was like, you gonna do this? I had my mother picture I had to get because I had her picture there. He was like, I don't care. Get out. Like, he wanted me to find out. He wanted me to say something so that he can be relieved of it. And not have to, be a phony or a fraud or whatever. Just didn't want to be a part of what she had created no more. I don't feel like it was him. I feel like it was her, and I feel like he was too weak and cowardice to leave because of, that was his twin, familiarity. But she went dark. She went crazy. She done lost her motherfucking mind. So choose God and get the fuck out of there. Because she was always talking about how much money she made a month and would she be able to be on her own. So I used to be like, what kind of shit? Like, oh, you ready to? Yeah, she gone. She gone. Knight of Cups, just is gone. Just is gone. This is my gone card right here. I don't give a fuck. Look at this motherfucker. She gone. Everything is sex, like they gone. Gone. Then coming up him is that he came up as the fucking emperor. But I told you when they do that hoodoo on your ass, you be like, what am I to do? Kind of shit. I ain't glad they don't be touching that. She still. I'm trying to tell you, she was doing all kind of shit that I was looking like, hold up. This pumpkin used to have this little room when they come in. It was a room on the first floor. She was putting offerings and shit in there. And I was like, them offerings, what the fuck she doing that for? Kind of shit? Nigga. In cold, dark chambers, she waits, her imagination awash with romantic ideals. She remembers days of sun and poems on the lips of her lost suitors, which is her kids. Damn, bitch. And whoever, for real, who knows? I'm trying to tell you, like, on a new one. Now, this her is the Empress, but she picking up a new child, like the dumb shadows in or something. That shit making me itch like a motherfucker, man. God damn, bitch. Ugh. Yeah, and don't give a fuck. Prayerfully, y'all the same way. Like I said, why the fuck would you why would you put that on yourself about a bitch like this? She terrible as fuck. She been that. So why would you stay in pain about a bitch like this when she don't give a fuck? This is Ten of Swords in reverse. She don't give a fuck. Okay, but that's what the law will show you. You do not let nobody get over on you like that. And you just sit there with that shit, man. Somebody better blow that bitch head off. I'm trying to tell you. You letting it go on. What the fuck he's supposed to do? You done made her your God. If she is an extortionist and she gonna pay you and all that shit. I'm trying to tell you, for swords, motherfucker ain't gonna be getting no rest. Oh no, not at all. No, no, bro. Hell no, no. My mother talking about. I'm trying to tell you. My mother mad as fuck. She is. She should face the world, Gladys. Mm-hmm. My mother heart broke. The magician and shit, that hoodoo shit that took over the world. My mother didn't touch it. Three of Swords. It's my mother energy, Queen of Cups. Mm-hmm. She heartbroken. She didn't touch that shit. I didn't even. I had to remember. Because I journey by myself because of Lisa. She terrible. So I journey by myself. I usually come through guardians, which is my spiritual mom that's here this lifetime. I usually come through her more than any fucking body. So how she rolls, she a Native American, mostly like me. So I ain't in her household a long time, and she a mother of a lot of people. Like positive, high vibing Miss Hannikin on Annie. I ain't bullshitting. Like, you got what you needed. Now go find your way. And she the reason why I started doing that same thing. I had Jay-Z. He was under my care. Like, it was like back in the day. It's crazy because Billy showed me how they used to do um like safe houses almost. And it was an open door. Like, you could just walk in. She made Najee house that I was living in on St. Clair off 123rd or on 123rd, she made it like that, like showed me how it was. But it was like a brothel mixed with, but it wasn't no bullshit. It was like civilized, low key. But the door stayed open where anybody could just walk in, get a bed, go to sleep. And if you was a person that was like sold your body for money, somebody will just come in the room and be like, "What's up?" And you're like, "Okay." They get money. Oh yeah, but the children was downstairs. It was way more decent than what the fuck going on now. I ain't lying. Everything had its place, and it was an open fucking door, not locked. Motherfucker just walk in the bitch. But this was back in her day. She was showing me what it was about. You understand? She got justice. She wanted justice. Little baby. My son ain't no joke. He really ain't. This was shit. Do they really know who they fucking with? I was gonna go somewhere else with it before I start talking about that. Oh, the world. Yeah. Yeah. She just mad. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Y'all terrible. Ugh. That hoodoo shit. Oh, my mother didn't. I like I said, I stayed with my spiritual mother. Mostly I came through her womb, and she just, kicked me out early all the time, and I got inspired by her. That's why I started keeping. But I had mostly boys. I always had boys. I didn't have my own children. The dude Silas, who was my second string twin, you can say, who I was really supposed to go with, he used to take my son, and he took Billy once, but I never had my son. He always had my son, and I didn't want him to have my son. But you see what I'm saying? He did what he wanted to do. So I would check on my son here and there, but he would lie to my son and tell my son certain shit that was not true. Me having my son, this was the first time I ever had my son. I ever had a child for real. But I would do like Miss Hannigan. I was like my spiritual mom. I'm gonna be like you, cause she made good money, shit. And I love children. I just couldn't, cause this nigga was doing shit. So I had Jay. I had my godson Kentrell before. I had What's so crazy? I know I had some dudes in Cleveland because At that family, it's a Family Dollar on St. Clair. I had a couple of them motherfuckers. They be mad as fuck at me. I be like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, they think I'm their mother for real. I ain't lying. I know it's that. They be too mad at me. Like, why you ain't? But that's that past life regression shit. You see what I'm saying? They be mad as fuck. Like, got an attitude like, who is this mother we got now? Like, why you ain't taking care of us now? I'm like, you niggas need to pipe down. It's two of them particularly. I ain't lying. And I always had boys. I ain't no pervert. No, they mad like, why you ain't our mama this lifetime? Like I betrayed them. Like, nigga, I don't know who I'm gonna end up with. You know what I'm saying? It's foster. I didn't adopt no damn body. Jay mother Jay came to me because his mother, he didn't want to be a wankster. Him and Beyonce was with me. She was his girlfriend. She would never leave. I ain't lying. They had a little corny studio. She told him, you gonna be in this thing called hip hop and you can't be no wankster. So his mother, Glow, gave him to me because we was in Harlem. However, he could do a little bit more than he could do her, and she a Virgo, so clearly, but that was a different way that the foster worked. Like sometimes the parents would be like, go with her, but that's crazy because Osho said it worked better when if a child take to this person, even if they not family, if they really vibe with that person, you should really let that person have a hand in their life because there's no friction. Rather than them staying with a parent where it ain't really working out because the parent may be scared, don't wanna, that was Jay's mother, like, all right, I don't want him. If you could do it for me, cause I'm gonna be on. I ain't gonna want him to be out here. I'm gonna be nervous. You see what I'm saying? So they'll just let you stay with a foster who ain't scared. Like, yeah, you about to get your little ass out here, and you ain't gonna be no wankster. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I am not lying. I can't even remember how many boys I had. I just know I had boys, and I know I treated them real good. And some of them end up with a lot of money. Becoming celebs or stars or whatever you want to call it. I wasn't really coming through my mother like that. Because of my sister. Ooh, they can say what they want to. I saw it as me finding my own way, not to be a burden on my parents. You see what I'm saying? But I came back this lifetime because my money was getting funny. I just said Darvish had to take care of me. I ain't had no motherfucking money. I don't play that shit. I ain't had no man. That was my first time with Darvish. Darvish is my original twin who I was extracted out of. Bone to my bone, flesh in my flesh. You see what I'm saying? I was with him one time. A lot like, oh, they getting along because Darvish wasn't it ain't gay, no. He was spiritual. He don't get this. So he would this is Zach's energy. I was on a time travel with my angel, and he would come around just to see what I was doing. And he must have seen me with him, but him and his parents are travelers because he's an angel. He was with his parents 4 lifetimes. Him and his parents was in fuck Gabe, where the fuck you live at? Rhode Island. They was in Rhode Island. Me and Darvish was in New York because I would go see Billy in Harlem. And I had Jay in Harlem. Yeah, it's like the first time I got a man. It was a lot going on. I had a good time last lifetime. This one sucky as fuck. However, he came from Rhode Island. And like it's a movie. Like he wanted to meet because he was looking like she could be my woman. If I ain't gonna be her angel, she ain't doing shit, kind of shit. And he wanted to meet me down by the river, motherfuckers. But he didn't know that he was my twin. No, he just thinking he's some dude. But he was right. He was right, bro. This shit is crazy. It's true. I'm not lying. I've been on these time travels. Time travels ain't no hoe. You get the real deal. That's what Billy showed me how they work, how houses worked and shit. Foster wasn't bad like it. Way more civilized. You would think it was worse because we got technology and like, honey, what it was calling that shit? Sepulchers, dead tombs, kind of shit. Beds is coffins and shit, but you driving a goddamn car that can drive itself, but your motherfucking insides is rotten. It's like the more money and the more tech this motherfucking world got, the more degenerate it got. Because all the time travels I was on, I was a foster. Always came through my spiritual mother. And to keep it all the way 100 with y'all, my spiritual mother loved me so much. And my mother is like, that's why my mother looked like this. Because my spiritual mother is waiting for me to be like, Ma, I'm done. I got a mother. You see what I'm saying? My mother is jealous. Like, I literally have to say spiritual mother all the time for a reason, bitch. This motherfucker. However, my spiritual mother at any time ready to be my mother. She don't got no daughter. She got all sons. She got daughters through marriage, but nothing that came through her womb. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? This shit ain't no joke. Who the fuck want to keep coming to a family like that? When you got a guardian mother, the situation is way more peaceful. What the fuck? And I love the fuck out of my mother. However, her family trifling as hell. I'm about to lose my original mother for my spiritual mother. And my spiritual mother, I already know. She's sitting there like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because she a dog. You hear me? So, the fuck? Want all this old stupid ass shit. Because this bitch want to get her twat licked. And ain't nobody dealt with this bitch. And you listening what she say, giving me poisonous food and ain't giving me cigarettes? Y'all scared of her. You fear her more than you fear Allah. You are not idolater and you gonna go to hell. It don't matter how good your heart is and what she did to you. Do you understand how this works? Allah hates cowards because it causes all this shit. I'm not playing. You don't give a fuck if you a kid. Stand up for your motherfucking self. Y'all need to watch the Middle Eastern videos. Accent. They put in an Arab little child face. They wonder why Allah love Arabs. What? What is you born to do? I was born to kill for Allah. Period. The fuck? Ain't doing nothing. That's why Uncle James Brown say slaughter. Because it's going to be a slaughterhouse. After you just let this bitch keep on. The fuck? I'm about to say fuck my whole shit and go with my guardian. The fuck? Like my mother say, it ain't long as it motherfucking has been. What the fuck you think this is? Who is you? Burn rubber on you, Charlie. You goddamn right, nigga. And some more shit. If I had a burner, nigga, and I ain't talking the blunt. Since you so cute but can't do nothing. What the fuck? But keep passing that shit down like it's a communion tray. And think Jesus' blood gonna fix it. You gotta be out your motherfucking pretty boy head mind. Nigga, please. Nasty as a motherfucker. Bitch, I don't need to... Listen, I'm strong all by myself with the Lord's grace and mercy. Never been sweet, nigga, nor no sucker. I don't know where the fuck you getting that from. I didn't talk. You know what I'm saying? They say watch the quiet ones, whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't buy that shit neither. I just mind my motherfucking business. Until you come fucking with mine, like y'all mammy did. With her punk ass. That's what she is. A devil, sure enough. Goddamn, bitch. And then got a cross behind it. Always trying to cover some shit up. For real. This ain't nothing but this been Cain the third energy. He ain't no damn punk. It's just that she will use his anger. They'll use his anger for him to use it in the wrong motherfucking way. And get himself locked up for doing the right thing for real. Because ain't nobody else standing up to say shit. All you fake ass niggas that he tell me you is. But then try to say he crazy. Really? Well, he in damn good company with my ass then. Oh, fuck. Right. Six of Pentacles. Right. Man, y'all niggas. You want to treat somebody like they a charity case and shit. Yeah, sure. I have been asking the same question for centuries. So he a warrior angel for kids, just like Zach. Because Allah say Zach collect them, but Zach always getting demonic Jan kids. But he trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But he still be with kids. He protects children. Do you understand? For centuries, it says. I have been asking the same question for centuries, and now it is your turn. So if I were to take this aged coin, toss it into the air and catch it, would you be able to give me the correct answer? You have the power to make a difference. So all you niggas just stood by the wayside and let it happen. And then sit and eat together like ain't shit wrong. Y'all know she did that shit to Luana. And y'all just sit back and let that shit happen. Why ain't I going to visit? Because I know Luana can get the fuck up out of that bed. Because she's strong enough to. Because that motherfucker was strong as a goddamn ox before she got laid down in there. I gave her what she needed. She need faith the size of a mustard seed. How bad do she want it? Like my mother would say. And my mother would lay in that bed with her day, fucking weekend after weekend or week after week. She can get the fuck up. She can walk again if she want to. She gave up. Which pissed me off. So I don't fuck around. Because I didn't know that. I was thinking Tina and Chelsea. However, I mean, bitch doing all this. I mean, it's called the hell. And then they would be mad at my mother. Yeah, she did. They would. Look at this. Laloon. Ain't nothing but Luana. Like a motherfucker Laluna. Luana kind of shit. It's only missing a motherfucking J. Am I lying? Oh. This was in reverse. Yeah. That's like the sun card. Upright. Revealing secrets and shit. Yeah. The magician came right back out. Because she the reason why she's a paraplegic. She'll say that she trying to sleep with Cain. And that's her father. Hello? And I was on the time travel where it showed that the mother she killed was her and Bruce's original mother. So I don't know. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? It's real crazy. And for real, the lady that died while having Luana could have been a good guardian. You see? No, for real. Gladys could be their original mother, but she always been something wrong. So they chose that lady and she killed her off. Like, no, they're my kids. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just say your daddy met somebody, which was Luana and Bruce guardian. She killed her and took him back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She had children by all them different dudes, but Cain is all of your father. She loose. A hoe. Do you need to see this motherfucker again? Cause honey, if this don't say hoe, I don't know what do. Allah want everybody to change their last name to Aaron. So that he can identify y'all. He don't like, it makes his job harder when he judges something because everybody got different last names. He want everybody named Aaron because Cain is really all of y'all fathers. He had to choose another woman, clearly. She killed her off. I ain't lying. I went through hell, and you motherfucker don't even want to give a nigga a cigarette. Man, go the fuck kid on, man. I did. In the parking lot of motherfucking Walmart. Was channeling, going through primordial waters, bitch. Do you not know this is what I do? I can do it in my sleep. I can do it when I'm woke. I can do it sitting still. It's just the gift God gave me. I ain't saying it's the sweetest gift. It's a pain in the ass because you can get answers. However, people don't pay like they wait. They want something for nothing. But the shit that'll set them free, they ain't gonna pay you for that. But they'll pay for some stupid shit like a bitch to shake her ass in a strip club. I don't even know where it's at. It may be in, I don't know. It's not here. But I do got it. But I don't know why it ain't in here. Because I think I showed Kane Jr. or third. Now it ain't here no more. Who knows? Motherfuckers be taking shit going on.